Hello people, welcome to Night Out Notes. In previous video, we have already learnt ER model and its representation, right? In today's video, we'll understand how to draw ER diagrams if any question was given. We'll consider the question given was hospital management system. Like if we remember this hospital, we do remember all these names like patient name or else patient details, next doctor, and we need to take an appointment to meet the doctor, right? So appointment, next we need to pay bill and medicines. All these things we generally remember. If we are going to any hospital, we remember all these things, right? So all these things can be considered as an entity because those are nouns and we don't have any further dividing into it, right? Patient cannot be divided further, appointment cannot be divided further, doctor cannot be divided further, bill and medicines, all these cannot be divided further. So these are nouns. We do have information regarding that, like patient. After identifying all these entities, we then need to identify the information about each individual entity. Like when we consider this patient, we are writing on the appointment order, like we will write the patient ID, patient name, next we'll write patient email, patient age, and how many times he was visiting. It will be considered as a derived attribute because based upon the previous records they can identify how many times he actually came to the hospital. So number of visits will be written in the form of this dotted oval, and a person phone number. We can say a person can have more than one mobile number, so we can write it as multivariant attribute, and email also will be more than one. So we can write this as a multivariant attribute. When it comes to doctor name of the doctor, what kind of specialization he done, next phone number of him. All these things will be considered as a information regarding the doctor. So we written it as in the form of attribute, which was represented in the form of oval and doctor ID. When you consider this patient ID become the key attribute because based upon the patient ID we can call the patient to the doctor, and when it comes to doctor ID will become the key attribute because it is a unique identity, right? When it comes to appointment ID, next date of appointment, and which time he took the appointment. All these things will comes under this appointment attributes, the information regarding it. Next comes to bill ID, the amount he is paying. Next what are all the medicines he is taking, medicine ID. All these things comes under this bill section, right? And bill ID became the key attribute here. And next when it comes to medicines, medicine ID, medicine name, price. All these things comes under this, right? Now we understood what are all the entities we remember when we think about a hospital management system and the information related to it as an attributes represented it, right? Now we'll understand what are all the connections in between, like what are all the relationships in between. Like when we think of a hospital, and at the end of the session the person wants medicines, the person directly cannot go to the medical shop in the hospital and get the medicines he wants, right? So there will be a such process, like patient needs to get appointment, then appointment after booking the appointment the receptionist will call you based upon your appointment ID, and then you need to go to the doctor and meet. Based upon your medical condition he will give you medicines. Based upon the prescription you will buy, right? All these things should be happened rather than you cannot go with your self-minded thing and you cannot buy all these things, right? This will happen. This is all the actions, like some action is happening in between each entity, right? Those action is called as the relationship. I'll make you understand. Here patient, a patient books an appointment. After booking, the receptionist will send to doctor. After that, doctor will prescribe medicine. Based upon the medicine, you will go to the medical shop and pay the bill. The patient payment, paying the bill. All these things should happen, right? This is all the relationship in between, like entity and entity. Here is the relationship. Like a patient can book more than one appointment, right? A single patient can book many appointments. So it became a one-to-many relationship. And there may be a many appointments, and many appointments will go to a single doctor. So it will become a many-to-one relationship. These are all the cardinality relationships. After that, doctor will prescribe medicines to that patient. Like one doctor will prescribe many medicines, one-to-many relationship. And then the patient needs to pay the bill. Like one patient can pay many bills, right? So all these things will happen. This is the cardinality relationship between patient and appointment. Appointment and doctor will be many-to-one, and doctor to medicine will be one-to-many, and patient to bill will be one-to-many. Let me clear you all the things using a completely drawn diagram. Yeah, see. Here I have drawn a patient inside a rectangle because it's an entity. After that, I have written name, age, email. It's a double written because there may be a chance of multiple emails to a single person, right? So multivariant attribute, and the number of visits will be written in this form of dotted double because it is a derived attribute. Based upon the previous prescriptions, he can find the number of visits. And patient ID, it is a key attribute because it is unique in that whole patient details. Next, gender of the patient. All these will be collected, and he books appointment in that specific hospital. Like one-to-many relationship, I have said you, right? One patient can book many appointments. When it comes to this appointment ID, date of appointment, time of appointment. Appointment ID will be unique, so it will be drawn in the form of underlined. So it can be called as a key attribute. And then the relation attended by doctor. Many appointments will go to a single doctor, right? So a doctor will have its specific attributes like doctor ID, name, specialization, and phone number. Phone number will be multivariant, and doctor ID will be represented in a form of underline because it is a key attribute. And doctor will prescribe medicines. Many doctors, when the person will consult to many doctors will give you many medicines, like M to N relationship. It prescribes medicines. And medicine name, medicine ID, and price. Medicine ID will be unique, so it represented in the form of key attribute. And after getting the medicine, the patient will pay a bill. One patient will pay many bills because there may be a chance of going to the doctor twice or thrice time. So he'll get more than one bill, right? So he can pay many bills like bill ID, unique, and amount, and bill date. All these things will be representing a ER diagram of hospital management system. I'll also let you know the ER diagram for library management system the same way. When we think about a library, we do have some idea of student, librarian, books, author, and publishers. Like all these things are nouns. So consider those are entities. Like here I have drawn a rectangular box. See, all these things are entities. Next, the information about those entities will be represented in the AIML form, the attributes. See, this phone number, name, email ID, roll number, course, department address, all these things will be the information related to the student. And this is the key attribute, because using the rule number only they can identify who the people taking the books, right? When it comes to email and phone number, a person can have more than one email and phone number, so it is considered as a multivariate attribute. And a student borrow, these are all the information related to student, right? After getting those information, student can borrow book. Issue date and borrow date will be depends upon the date of he take and date he return. All these things are derived, so it is represented using a dotted owl. And one student can take many books, right? So when it comes to the book, we do have some attributes regarding to that, like information related to that, like book ID, title, edition and publisher price. A book ID will become a key identity because it is unique, and book will be published by publisher, and publisher details like publisher ID, name, phone number, address, and publisher ID will be key attribute, and multivariate attribute will be phone because many numbers will be there. And here the published book was written by some author, right? So there is an information like many publishers can have many authors, like which was written by many authors. When it is related to the author, author ID, name and biography of that author will be represented as an information related to author, and that book will be issued by a librarian. Like issue date will be written in the form of this derived attribute, because it will be derived based upon the date he gave. It will be calculated, right? And many books will be taken from a single librarian. Librarian will be the one, so many to one relationship. Librarian do have its own information, like own attributes like phone number, librarian ID, name and email. All these things, that's all about library management system. If you follow these steps, you can draw any system which was given in the question without memorizing those individual ER diagrams. Like when the question may be hospital, library management system, banking, college, railway, online shopping, anything you can write. First you need to understand how to draw that ER diagram. That's all about how to draw ER diagram. Hope you like this video. Until then, don't forget to hit that bell icon and subscribe to my channel so that you'll get more informative videos like this. If you found this video really helpful, please like and share. Meet you in another video. Bye bye.